Conversations have the power to change the brain. They stimulate the production of hormones and neurotransmitters, stimulate body systems and nerve pathways, and change our body's chemistry, not just for a moment, but perhaps for a lifetime. At the simplest level, we say something and we get a response. I ask you a question, and you tell me the answer. However, conversations can quickly become more complex as questions provoke thoughts and feelings about what you mean or your intentions. And this stirs our chemical networks into action. If questions feel threatening, we do more than answer. We activate networks inside the brain to handle the threat. 2. Conversational intelligence gives us the power to express our inner thoughts and feelings to one another in ways that can strengthen relationships and success. As we communicate, we read the content and emotions being sent our way, and we likewise send content and emotions to others. Conversations are more than the information we share and the words we speak. They offer a way to package our feelings about our world, others, and ourselves. As leaders, we communicate that we are sad or happy with almost every conversation. As we come to understand the power of language in regulating how people feel every day, and the role language plays in the brain's capacity to expand perspectives and create a feel-good experience, we can learn to shape our workplace in profound ways. 3. Conversational intelligence gives us the power to influence the way we interpret reality. Conversations impact different parts of the brain in different ways, because different parts of the brain are listening for different things. By understanding the way conversations impact our listening, we can determine how we listen, and how we listen determines how we interpret and make sense of our world. What is conversational intelligence? In working with hundreds of companies and tens of thousands of employees in many of the nation's largest organizations over the last 30 years, I've discovered that a lack of conversational intelligence, CIQ, is at the root of breakdowns in many relationships. Simply put, conversational intelligence is essential to an organization's ability to create shared meaning about what needs to be accomplished and why, so that employees get excited and are clear about the future they are helping to create together. Conversational intelligence will enable you to discern the types of conversations that are suited for different situations. At one end of the conversational continuum are conversations that allow us to transact business and share information with one another, which I call Level 1. As we move across the continuum, we engage in positional conversations, those in which we have a strong voice and point of view, and work to influence others to understand or accept our view of the world. These are Level 2 conversations. And as we reach the highest level, which I call Level 3, we are communicating with others to transform and shape reality together. A powerful type I refer to as co-creating conversations. Co-creating conversations are the highest form of conversation. They led us to not only advance our conversations with others, I believe they're actually writing new DNA that can be passed along to the next generation. Co-creation is a set of skills and a complementary mindset that enable you to have extraordinary, transformational conversations with others. Do we all have the ability to reach Level 3? Researchers in neuroscience are demonstrating that the capacity to operate at Level 3 is hardwired into all human beings, present in our more recently developed brain, the prefrontal cortex, or executive brain. Our prefrontal cortex is activated when we feel we can trust others, and is deactivated when we feel high levels of fear and distrust. All human beings are built for Level 3. Yet most environments do not encourage this capacity in us, and many in fact discourage it. Understanding all 3 levels of conversational intelligence and how to activate them is vital to success. As a starting place, it's important to know that conversational intelligence is a competence that can be cultivated. It allows us to connect, engage, and navigate with others, and it is the single most important intelligence that gets better when we do it, meaning that our individual capacity for conversational